Hello, everyone. Welcome to. I'll just take this stupid thing off. I've just been out saving people as Iron Man. Welcome to the Kevin Spoilers Show. I'm your host, Kevin Spoilers. I've been working all day from about 6:30 in the morning till 5:30 now in England, and I was just about to sit down and have my tea, but then they announced this story that Chris Evans is returning to the MCU as Captain America. So naturally, just threw the plate across the room like it was Captain America's shield, ran upstairs, told the wife, I said, forget it, YouTube's more important to me than our relationship, and sat down and we're going to go through this story here and I'm going to give my thoughts on it. Now, there's been a lot of rumours floating about in the ether that Robert Downey Jr. is returning to the MCU in some form or another. Not sure how legitimate they are, but Chris Evans, with him being in talks to come back, it sort of adds a lot of weight to that. Disney at the moment are clearly like, we need to get something in place just so old fans don't leave. And it looks like they're starting to talk people back around. Now, according to the report, which I'm going to read for you, very, very lazy content. Look, I've been working all day, yeah? In a move that is sure to rock the Marvel Cinematic Universe, sources tell Deadline that Chris Evans is cleaning the dust off his Captain America attire as he's expected to reprise the role in the MCU in some form. According to the report, it's very vague as the deal's not closed, but insiders say that he's headed in a direction that he's going to return for at least one Marvel property, and the door's open for a second film. So yeah, lots of things going on there. They say here, mention it could be something similar to how Robert Downey Jr. did Spider-Man: Homecoming. Marvel had no comment, which means we can't confirm it at the moment. And, Evans in general has kind of been like, well, if the door's open, if they want me back, I'm coming back up, Captain America. Now, this, of course, opens, up there. There's so many stories that you can tell. We obviously had the Disney Investor Day last month, seems like a year ago, which it actually was. And Kevin Feige in that went through things like Secret Invasion, which could open the door to Secret Wars, or it might have been Secret Wars, which could open the door to Secret Invasion. But either way, he could fit into that. Now, personally, by the sounds of it, with it being a sort of Robert Downey Jr. in Spider-Man: Homecoming, I'm guessing that means he might appear in Falcon and the Winter Soldier in some form down the line. Like, obviously, the first season's been filmed. I kind of feel like he's going to make a cameo in that, as I think it would just be very weird for Falcon at the end of the movie to be like, well, thanks for the shield, I'm off, I'll see you later. So maybe he'll appear as a sort of mentor role, similar to what Robert Downey Jr. did in Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man Homecoming, sorry, but the door is definitely open there for him to do a lot of different things with the character. Now, the one more film, I'm actually, I'm a bit interested about this because I think there's such a big time period from the last scene of Endgame up to when he's an old man. And by that I mean, we know he travels back in time and returns all the Infinity Stones to their rightful place. There was obviously along the way some confrontation with Red Skull that we never got to see, and personally I would absolutely love to see that on the big screen. I'm not too interested in the whole Captain America Joe Biden thing. I know he impeached Trump and beat him in the election, but the old guy, there's only so much that you can really do with him. Maybe give Falcon a Werther's original, say, can I have my shield back? Just kidding, I got your nose. And beyond that, there's not really much that he can do with that. So personally, I think that they should kind of go back a bit, show us that journey, which is very, very interesting. And of course, you can have Red Skull as the villain in that. No one really knows what happens to him once the Soul Stone gets taken, and it could be possible that he's set free as this one task that he's been assigned to is being completed. And I would absolutely love to see Evans and Red Skull going head to head in something like that. Now, we're kind of theorizing here, but we'll read the report first before we do any more of that. So Evans has become more game to the idea with apparently him and Marvel, or rather his agents, coming to an agreement at the start of this year. How he may return is still unclear and being worked out, but the options are unlimited. Over the years, even after a character's film franchise has come to an end, Marvel has found a way to insert them into every single MCU property. No, Robert Downey Jr., we need you back, I don't care if you're dead. So yeah, they're just kind of saying they don't know whether he's going to be in a Disney Plus show or if it'll be a film. Whatever the path may be though, fans are sure to be invigorated, knowing that they could be seeing the return of a character that they assumed wouldn't be back anytime soon. Now personally, I actually really liked the ending that Captain America got. having him dance with Peggy, and then sort of looking back on his life, remembering the good old days, and kind of keeping that thing to himself. When Falcon was like, Kev, are you going to stop 9/11 in the past? And he's like, no, don't think I will. And I really thought that was a great way to take the character. The thumbs down buttons right there for that joke, by the way. I'm very sorry. But yeah, it was kind of a nice closing of the chapter, and if they do bring him back, I want it to really be something special. Now, obviously, there's going to be so many things that we can take from this. The deal isn't confirmed, no matter what anyone says. Deadline are simply just saying this is still open at the moment, but it is looking like things are going to be going ahead. Now, Chris Evans, obviously, this is one of the biggest jobs he's ever had. It is the biggest job he's ever had, let's be honest. It's Avengers Endgame was the highest grossing movie of all time, and to turn that down, I personally would be like, yeah, I'm going to be in it too. Just put me in anything. So the doors are open. By the sounds of it, he's going to be a sort of mentor figure, which I think would make it sort of make sense that he's tied in with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But again, they could show that journey where he disappeared into the past. Now, this is the time that I want to hear from you guys. So obviously, leave your comments below. Apologies for the very short and kind of crushed together video. I know that this isn't usually the quality that you're used to getting, but it's been a long day, and I'm preparing for Wandavision tomorrow, which I hope you're as excited for as I am. Now, leave your comments below. I'd love to hear them. And if you want something else to watch, then make sure you check out our breakdown of all the news on Spider-Man 3, which is going to be linked on screen in a second. Thanks for bearing with me through this report, and yeah, hype, hype, hype. I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.